Have you ever played a game with its combat so satisfying that you don't want it to end? Well, that's what this video is about. In this video, I'm listing my top 10 best hack and slash games. Hack and slash games put you in the middle of all the action, where you, quite literally, hack and slash your way to victory. These games tend to be fast-paced, with tons of enemies and weapon choices. Before we continue, I want to note that I'm sticking to one game per franchise, else this list is going to be filled with one particular game. With that out of the way, let's jump in. Darksiders II. With its unique blend of action-packed combat and apocalyptic storytelling, Darksiders II puts players in the shoes of Dearth as they battle demons, angels, and everything in between. The Darksiders games feature an action role-playing hack and slash style of gameplay. In this sequel to the original Darksiders, players assume the role of Death, one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse, on a quest to redeem his brother War and save humanity from a third-person perspective. In Darksiders Roman II, players wields a variety of weapons at Death's disposal. Players can wield a combination of scythes, hammers, axes, and other melee weapons, each with its own unique strengths and playstyles. Additionally, Death can equip secondary weapons such as claws or gauntlets for close-quarters combat, or ranged weapons like throwing knives or crossbows to deal with enemies from a distance. In addition to melee combat, Darksiders II incorporates magical abilities known as necromancer powers, which allow Death to summon undead minions, unleash powerful attacks, or manipulate the environment to gain the upper hand in battle. Castlevania: Lords of Shadow. This reboot of the classic series is developed by Mercurus Team and Kojima Productions and released on October 5th, 2010 for the PlayStation, PC, and Xbox. At the core of Lords of Shadow combat is a blend of fast-paced action and strategic thinking. Players take on the role of Gabriel Belmont, a member of the Brotherhood of Light, armed with the Combat Cross. In addition to the Combat Cross, players can utilize secondary weapons such as holy water, daggers, and sacred gauntlets to gain the upper hand in combat or dispatch enemies from a distance. Each weapon has its own unique properties and can be upgraded to become even more effective against the supernatural forces that stand in Gabriel's way.
I am Gabriel. I have traveled here seeking the Guardian of the Lake.
You are from the Order? They sent you?
How do I find him?
He will find you.
Dynasty Warriors 9. Dynasty Warriors is an expansive franchise with 9 main games and tons of spin-offs, including Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors. The overall premise of the games remains the same: mow down large hordes of enemies using your weapons and abilities. At the heart of Dynasty Warriors 9 lies its combat system, which is a quintessential hack and slash experience. Players are thrust into the midst of chaotic battles where they must utilize a combination of skill, strategy, and reflexes to overcome hordes of enemy soldiers and formidable generals. One of the key elements of combat in Dynasty Warriors 9 is the seamless integration of basic attacks, combos, and special moves. Players can unleash devastating strikes using a variety of weapons, including swords, spears, axes, and bows. Each weapon type offers its own unique playstyle, allowing players to find the one that best suits their preferences. If you could pick any one game to be the definition of hack and slash, it would definitely be Dynasty Warriors.
Do you mean to kill me?
Diablo IV. The Diablo series could be categorized into a lot of genres, but hack and slash seems most fitting. Diablo IV retains the signature hack and slash mechanics that have defined the series since its inception. Players control powerful heroes or anti-heroes, each with their own unique abilities and playstyles as they venture into dark and dangerous dungeons filled with hordes of demonic adversaries. The combat in Diablo IV is all about fluidity and responsiveness. Every swing of a sword, blast of magic, or volley of arrows feels weighty and impactful, thanks to meticulous attention to animation and sound design. One of the key elements that sets Diablo IV's combat apart is its emphasis on player agency and customization. Players have the freedom to tailor their character's abilities and equipment to suit their preferred playstyle. Whether you prefer to wade into battle as a hulking brute, rain down destruction from afar as a powerful sorcerer, or dart in and out of combat with lightning speed as a nimble rogue, Diablo IV offers a wide range of options for you to explore. Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Developed by Platinum Games, this spin-off of the Metal Gear series set 4 years after the events of Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Players are put in control of the cyborg Ninja Raiden as he slices and dices his way through armies of enemies. One of the standout features of Metal Gear Rising's combat is its dynamic cutting mechanic. Using Raiden's blade, players can slice through almost any object in the environment, including enemies and obstacles. The game's boss battles are particularly memorable, offering epic encounters against larger-than-life opponents that require skill, strategy, and quick reflexes to overcome. Each boss presents unique challenges and attack patterns, requiring players to adapt and utilize all of Raiden's abilities to emerge victorious. Metal Gear Rising is a true gem of the hack and slash genre. Bayonetta 3. Known for its over-the-top action and stylish combat. In Bayonetta 3, you play as Bayonetta as you hack and slash your way through groups of Angel. In this game, players must navigate intricate levels filled with enemies of varying sizes and abilities. The combat system is designed to be fluid, allowing players to seamlessly chain together a variety of attacks, dodges, and counterattacks to dispatch their foes with finesse. One of the key aspects of Bayonetta's combat is its emphasis on style. Performing flashy combos and finishing moves not only deals more damage, but also earns players higher scores, encouraging them to experiment with different techniques to achieve the most stylish victories possible. Seciro: Shadows Die Twice. In Seciro, you are the one-armed wolf, a disgraced and disfigured warrior rescued from the brink of death. Seciro features a combat system that revolves around the protagonist's mastery of the katana and other martial arts techniques. Players assume the role of Wolf, a shinobi with exceptional agility and skill as he navigates through a rendition of feudal Japan. Unlike traditional hack and slash games where players might rely on spamming attacks to defeat enemies, Seciro demands a more calculated and deliberate approach. One of the defining aspects of combat in Seciro is the posture system. Instead of traditional health bars, both the player character and enemies have a posture gauge. Successfully parrying or deflecting enemy attacks fills their posture gauge, eventually leading to openings for devastating counterattacks or instant kills. This mechanic encourages players to engage in precise timing and observation, rewarding skilled defensive maneuvers over reckless aggression. Additionally, Seciro incorporates a variety of combat tools and techniques that players can utilize to gain the upper hand in battle. These include prosthetic tools such as shurikens, firecrackers, and grappling hooks, as well as special combat arts and stealth abilities. Nier Automata. Of course, with Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising on the list, we couldn't just leave out Nier Automata. As noted earlier, this game has similar combat to Bayonetta and Metal Gear Rising, providing a smooth fighting experience. Players can execute a variety of melee attacks using swords, spears, and other weapons, chaining together combos to devastate enemies. The controls are responsive, allowing for precise inputs and seamless transitions between attacks. As players progress through the game, they unlock new weapons and abilities, further enhancing their combat capabilities. This critically acclaimed action RPG blends hack and slash combat with thought-provoking storytelling to create an experience unlike any other. In addition to melee combat, Nier Automata also incorporates ranged attacks, allowing players to shoot projectiles at enemies from a distance. With its beautiful world, memorable characters, and multiple endings to uncover, Nier Automata is a masterpiece that demands to be played. God of War. Now, before I continue, I have to cheat a bit. You see, the God of War series has been around for quite some time, and each installment is a masterpiece on its own. So honestly, it's tough to say which one truly reigns supreme in the hack and slash department. The combat in God of War is designed to be accessible yet deeply satisfying. Players can easily string together attacks to create intricate combos, seamlessly transitioning between light and heavy strikes to keep enemies off balance. The hack-and-slash combat in God of War is further enhanced by its dynamic enemy encounters and epic boss battles. From towering monsters to mythical beasts, players face a diverse array of adversaries that challenge their skills and adaptability. Each enemy type requires a different approach, forcing players to strategize and exploit their weaknesses to emerge victorious. As Kratos, players wield iconic weapons like the Blades of Chaos, Leviathan Axe, and various other legendary implements, each offering a distinct playstyle and moveset. But it's not just the basic hack-and-slash mechanics that set God of War apart. Throughout the series, players are treated to a variety of epic boss battles that push their combat skills to the limit. From battling titans to facing off against the gods themselves, each encounter is a test of reflexes, strategy, and sheer determination. Devil May Cry 5. Unlike God of War, I am picking Devil May Cry 5 over all its prequels. You see, in Devil May Cry 5, you play as multiple characters. Each character in Devil May Cry 5 brings their own arsenal of weapons and abilities to the table, allowing players to tailor their playstyle to suit their preferences. Nero wields his iconic Devil Breaker prosthetic arms, each offering unique abilities such as grappling hooks or explosive attacks. Dante boasts a vast array of weapons ranging from swords and guns to gauntlets and even a motorcycle, allowing for unparalleled versatility in combat. V, on the other hand, relies on summoning demonic familiars to do his bidding, adding a strategic element to the frenetic action. Enemy variety is another key aspect of combat in Devil May Cry 5. From lowly grunts to towering bosses, players must adapt their tactics on the fly to overcome a wide range of adversaries, each with their own attack patterns and weaknesses. This keeps the combat fresh and engaging throughout the game, challenging players to constantly improve their skills and experiment with different approaches. In addition to its satisfying core combat mechanics, Devil May Cry 5 also features stunning visuals and a rocking soundtrack that further enhances the adrenaline-fueled experience. From the fiery depths of hell to the neon-lit streets of a demon-infested city, every environment is brought to life with meticulous attention to detail, immersing players in a world brimming with style and attitude. And there you have it, my list of the top 10 hack-and-slash games of all time. This is just my opinion, and I want you to tell me what your favorite hack-and-slash game is in the comments section below. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.